My beloved child. Listen closely. Do not blink. Do not scroll. This is not a coincidence, and it is not a story you can return to later. Something huge is waiting for you right now, and every second you stay changes what happens next. You saw the title for a reason. You felt that small pull in your chest for a reason. Elon Musk did not try to reach you by accident. This is not about a phone call, an email, or a notification. This is about a signal. A pattern. A moment that aligned with your name written inside it. Don't skip. This opening matters more than you think. 7 times is not a random number. 7 attempts means persistence against resistance. It means something kept being blocked, delayed, rerouted, yet still refused to disappear. When someone like Elon Musk reaches out, it is never casual. It is never small. It is never meaningless. And when it happens 7 times, it means the message itself refused to die. Stay till the end. What you hear later will only make sense if you hear this first. You may be wondering why you. Out of millions. Out of noise, chaos, scrolling thumbs, and endless distractions. Why did this story find you now? Because there is a version of you that already crossed his path, not physically, but energetically. Through ideas. Through timing. Through a mindset that mirrors something much bigger than you were ever told. This is where most people scroll away. Don't be one of them. There are people who consume content, and there are people who receive messages. This is not entertainment. This is a wake-up knock. The kind that only comes when someone's future is about to accelerate faster than their present can handle. Something huge is waiting for you, but it will not chase you forever. Elon Musk is known for one thing above all, seeing what others cannot see yet. Rockets before belief. Electric cars before acceptance. Ideas before permission. When a mind like that tries 7 times, it means recognition happened before introduction. It means alignment happened before explanation. You didn't miss the message. You arrived exactly when you were meant to. Don't skip. The next layer is deeper. There is a reason your life recently felt stalled, paused, or strangely quiet. Silence often comes right before transmission. Before a breakthrough. Before a call that changes direction instead of speed. You were not being ignored, you were being prepared. This is not about fame. It is not about money. It is about responsibility. About carrying an idea, a role, a shift that needs someone who has already survived doubt, delay, and being underestimated. Stay till the end. You will not hear this twice. 7 attempts also means 7 confirmations. It means the universe checked you again and again and again. Each time asking the same question, are they ready now? And today, the answer finally became yes. Your job right now is simple. Do not rush. Do not scroll. Do not treat this like background noise. Let every word land. Let the tension build. Because what comes next will connect the title to your life in a way that feels impossible to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you. This is only the beginning. My beloved child. Before you move even a finger, pause. Breathe. Do not scroll. What you are inside right now is a narrow window, and windows like this do not stay open for long. Something huge is waiting for you, and part is where the truth sharpens. Don't skip. This is where the title stops being a mystery and starts becoming a mirror. When people hear a powerful name, they imagine direct messages, glowing screens, official words. But real influence does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it reaches through ideas that won't leave your mind, through pressure you can't explain, through a sense that you are meant for something that hasn't shown its face yet. That is how the reach happened. 7 times is not about contact. 7 times is about recognition repeating itself until it can no longer be ignored. It is about your name appearing in spaces you've never seen. About your way of thinking matching a frequency that builders, visionaries, and future makers recognize instantly. Stay till the end. This next part connects everything. There is a reason your attention locked onto this video. Out of endless choices, endless scrolling, endless noise, your mind stopped here. That does not happen unless something inside you already knows this matters. People who are not ready feel boredom. People who are ready feel tension. If you feel that tension now, you are exactly where you should be. Don't skip. Missing this would feel normal now, and unforgettable later. The world is quietly dividing into 2 groups. Those who wait for instructions, and those who receive signals before instructions exist. You have always felt slightly out of place because you belong to the second group. You see gaps. You question systems. You imagine outcomes before tools are built. That is why this message keeps returning to you. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires witnesses. If this resonates, let your presence be known. Let others see that this moment reached you too. Your voice here matters more than you realize, because alignment multiplies when it is acknowledged. Stay with me. Elon Musk represents momentum. Not a person, but a force that moves ideas from impossible to inevitable. When that force brushes against someone like you, it creates friction, and friction creates fire. That fire is what you have been feeling as restlessness, impatience, or the urge to do more than you are doing now. Don't skip. This fire has a purpose. This is also a moment of choice. You can consume this quietly and move on, or you can anchor yourself here. When you choose to be visible, when you choose to engage, to stay connected, to return, you are telling the universe you are available for what comes next. Something huge is waiting for you, and those who stay connected do not miss the next signal. Hold on. Next part will go deeper, and once you hear it, you will understand why this could not have arrived any earlier than now. Look at this moment carefully. You did not arrive here by chance, and you are not here to pass time. Pause your thumb. Let the silence hit. Something huge is waiting for you, and it only opens for those who stay present. Don't skip. This section changes how the title connects to you. There is a hidden rule behind powerful minds: they never search loudly. They send quiet signals and watch who feels them. Elon Musk operates on signals, patterns, and future readiness. When those 7 attempts happened, they weren't about finding a number or an address. They were about finding readiness, awareness, timing. Stay till the end. You will feel the shift. You may have noticed strange repetitions in your life lately. The same thought returning. The same idea tapping your mind at odd hours. The same inner voice saying, "There is more for me." That is not imagination. That is alignment forming. When innovation searches for a carrier, it looks for people who can sit with pressure, silence, and uncertainty without running away. Most people fail here. They scroll. They distract themselves. They leave before the meaning arrives. Don't skip. The shocking truth is this: the future does not arrive with noise. It arrives with discomfort. With anticipation. With a feeling that something big is about to happen, but no one around you can see it yet. That feeling is the doorway. And you are standing right in front of it now. Something huge is waiting for you. Elon Musk is obsessed with one question: who can think 10 steps ahead without needing applause? Those are the minds he respects. Those are the minds that get noticed before they ever get named. When 7 attempts echo around one individual, it means the system kept circling back to the same answer. You. Stay till the end. This is where people usually doubt themselves, and lose the message. You were not chosen because you are loud. You were noticed because you are precise. Because when others panic, you observe. When others copy, you question. When others wait for permission, you quietly prepare. That is rare. That is valuable. That is dangerous to waste. Don't skip. This next thought matters. There is a moment coming when information turns into responsibility. When knowing becomes doing. When watching becomes stepping forward. That moment is closer than you think. This video is not hype. It is calibration. It is aligning your attention before the opportunity reveals itself. Something huge is waiting for you, but it only recognizes focus. Right now, your only task is to stay. To listen. To not scroll past the very thing that was designed to slow you down. If your heart feels slightly faster, if your mind feels unusually alert, that is confirmation, not fear. Stay till the end. Because the ones who stay are always the ones who receive. A quiet truth now rises to the surface. Do not move. Do not scroll. This moment is fragile, and something huge is waiting for you right here. You felt it building, the pressure, the silence, the strange sense that something unseen has been circling your life. This is where the signal sharpens. This is where the meaning becomes undeniable. Elon Musk's name is not here as a headline. It is here as a symbol of reach, of vision, of minds that operate ahead of time. And the reason it keeps echoing is because your future operates the same way. Don't skip. You are closer than you think. There are people who hear ideas, and there are people ideas look for. The attempts were not messages sent outward. They were recognitions sent inward. Moments where your curiosity spiked. Moments where you paused longer than usual. Moments where something said, "Pay attention." Those were the attempts. Stay till the end. The final connection matters. Most people wait for permission. They wait for validation. They wait for a name to call them out loud. But the truth is harsher and more powerful. The real call happens before the invitation. It happens when you are still doubting yourself. It happens when no one is clapping yet. Something huge is waiting for you, and it does not wait for applause. This is why your mind has been restless. Why ordinary paths feel too small. Why you feel pulled toward ideas that feel bigger than your current situation. That pull is not ambition. It is alignment. And alignment always feels uncomfortable before it feels clear. Don't skip. Let this sink in. 7 attempts mean 7 confirmations that you were capable of holding more. Not more pressure, more purpose. More direction. More impact. You were never meant to just consume what others build. You were meant to recognize patterns, improve them, and push them forward. Stay till the end. This is the shift. If you are still here, it means you felt the weight of these words. That means the signal reached you. And once a signal is received, nothing stays the same, not your choices, not your patience, not your standards. Something huge is waiting for you because you stayed. Listen carefully, this is the moment most people miss. Don't skip. The silence you felt before clicking was not empty, it was pressure building. Something huge is waiting for you, and it does not wait for hesitation. What you are experiencing now is recognition before explanation. That uneasy focus in your chest is not fear, it is alignment. When a mind like Elon Musk's reaches outward again and again, it is never because of chance. It is because a signal answered back without words. That signal was not loud. It was precise. Stay till the end. The next turn only reveals itself to those who remain. You were never meant to be found through noise. You were meant to be found through readiness. That is why the message didn't arrive wrapped in clarity. It arrived wrapped in tension. It arrived 7 times because the world kept trying to interrupt it, and 7 times it refused to disappear. Don't skip. This is the hinge of the story. There is a pattern in your life that few people notice. You see possibilities before permission arrives. You feel responsibility before recognition shows up. You carry ideas that feel too large for your current room. That is not coincidence. That is compatibility. Vision recognizes vision, even across distance, even across silence. Something huge is waiting for you. This is why the timing feels sharp. Why this feels urgent without being loud. Because the next step is not about doing more, it is about choosing correctly. The wrong scroll, the wrong distraction, and the moment dissolves into almost. Stay till the end. Almost is not your ending. You may think this is about one person reaching out. It is bigger than that. It is about the doorway opening when preparation finally meets opportunity. Doors like this do not knock politely. They test attention. They test patience. They test whether you can stay when nothing obvious is happening yet. Don't skip. You are closer than you think. The world is built by people who stayed when others scrolled. Who listened when others dismissed. Who felt the weight of something important before they could explain it to anyone else. That weight you feel now? That is not imagination. That is assignment. Something huge is waiting for you, and it recognizes you back. Hold your focus. What comes next only lands if you are still here. The moment you realize why the silence existed, everything shifts. Don't skip. This is the point where the message becomes personal. There is a reason the attempts never showed up the way you expected. Real signals rarely arrive as notifications. They arrive as pressure. As curiosity you can't explain. As a feeling that something important keeps circling your life without landing, until now. Elon Musk doesn't chase attention. Attention chases him. So when the pattern shows 7 attempts, it means the connection was blocked by timing, not by worth. It means the door wasn't closed, it simply wasn't unlocked yet. Stay till the end. This part connects the dots you've been feeling but couldn't name. You have been standing at the edge of a shift. You felt it in the pauses. In the delays. In the moments where things almost happened but didn't. That wasn't failure. That was calibration. You were being aligned to receive something that would have overwhelmed an earlier version of you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it required you to grow quietly first. Here is what most people will never understand: vision recognizes vision. Even across distance. Even without introduction. When someone builds the future, they are drawn to minds that can hold it. You were not chosen for noise. You were noticed for depth. Don't skip. You are closer than you think. The 7th attempt is always different. It is the moment persistence meets readiness. It is when the message no longer needs to chase, because the receiver has finally stopped running. That is why you are here now. Not earlier. Not later. You didn't miss your moment. Your moment waited for you. Stay till the end, because this matters more than motivation. This is confirmation. If you have ever felt like you were meant for something bigger but couldn't explain what, this is why. If you have ever felt unseen while preparing for something unseen, this is why. The signal reached you the moment you could handle it. Something huge is waiting for you. And now that you are listening, the next step will reveal itself, not loudly, not publicly, but clearly. My beloved child. Pause right here. Do not scroll past this moment. Don't skip. What you are hearing now is the turning point where curiosity becomes clarity. Something huge is waiting for you, and it only reveals itself to those who stay present. Here is the truth most people never hear: when a message tries to reach you repeatedly, it is not chasing your attention, it is testing your readiness. 7 attempts means the signal kept returning to you because you kept passing the unseen test. Each delay sharpened you. Each missed moment strengthened your focus. Nothing was wasted. Stay till the end. This next realization changes everything. Elon Musk does not look for crowds. He looks for patterns. For people whose thinking runs ahead of time itself. When a mind like his reaches outward, it is not to announce, it is to confirm.